Williams has been calling out some notable figures in Hollywood and, of course, exposing some details about them. And this time, it looks like social media and the whole internet apparently is on fire after, Katt Dilly's expose on Clap Shay Shay's interview just a few days ago. Now, in the interview, he apparently mentioned Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's name in the interview, and guys, it didn't look so good. Like, it actually seemed as though Katt went a bit personal at, Kanye West. Well, we'll get you the video very shortly. But generally, what has been your view so far after the Katt, Williams interview? It's actually trending, and it entails so much. I honestly appreciate the fact that he is back again and talking real, like real nature that apparently people have been quiet about for a very long time. Katt is telling us exactly what we need to hear, but it's not going well for some people, and I think that in the right time, maybe people would appreciate what exactly Katt Williams is talking about. I feel that Katt has become more like the how do I even describe Katt? Like, he has become the voice for the voiceless. And he says it as it is. But he always gets haters after he talks his truth. Well, we'll check out the video very shortly. Then we can see exactly what you also think about it. But of course, let me officially once again welcome you to our platform. This is Diligence Open Axe News. If you haven't listened to any of our episodes so far, well, you're missing so much. All you have to do is to just subscribe. Let's get interactive also inside the comment section. So join today's episode as usual. Let's get interactive. But before, let's check out the video first and come back.
What do you suspect's going on?
I suspect that
What's going on with Kanye? From a distance, obviously, I don't know how well you know Kanye. I don't know if you've been around Kanye, but from a distance, what do you suspect's going on?
I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do. If you say somebody got special needs, then why would you be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else? Wouldn't you grade them on a curve? Wouldn't you go, whew, this guy? Because, I mean, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. Mm-hmm. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted to base his family on.
She got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the conversation.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean the product was? No, I don't support or villainize Kanye because I don't understand what it is we want from him. I don't know why we look at a basketball player and say, he didn't score no hockey goals this whole season. He don't play hockey. Kanye don't say nothing I can agree with. Okay. He was the weird guy in the beginning with the pink sweaters when we met him. Like, what do you think moving to a beat of your own drum? This dude started a church and kept cussing. Nobody in black church said nothing. You would have thought all the pastors would have came. You can't be no gospel artist. Nobody said nothing. Because TD Jakes over there with P. Diddy. Like,
Oh, but come on, Katt.
only the guy you had here has been upfront and honest and a man of God and humble and took the L's he had to take and didn't.
I did see it was trending though, but I ain't know. I ain't know why, Katt.
Exactly was what Katt has been talking about, and the bit where he brought Kim Kardashian's name inside. Like, he apparently is just talking about everyone. He's used one interview to shatter the whole internet and expose like dozens of people in the industry already. First Kevin Hart, Michael Jackson, Michael Blankson, Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, just name it. Kim Kardashian, in fact, a whole lot of industry persons. And guys, I like the fact that he was talking his truth. But honestly, to go to this extent, I think that, cut. See, he's a comedian, okay? So let's not take everything so personal. Sometimes, I mean, let's just take some things he says for jokes. That's how I think about it. But when you do listen critically as what he's talking about, do is really making sense. And yes, he said he's been cancelled anytime he tries to talk about the real issues on the scenes, or in the Hollywood scenes. It looks like everybody thinks that he's crazy, but he talks absolutely nothing but the truth. Now, judging from exactly what he's talking about, Kanye West right now, I feel like it's how do I even air my opinion? Seriously, things like this, I just want to reserve my thought about it. But I feel he spoke on the spot. He spoke exactly what Mady wanted to hear, and he spoke nothing but the truth. He spoke. There are people who just cannot sit and understand where Katt Williams is coming from, and so you're actually throwing back at Katt Williams, writing things on their social media platforms, disagreeing with Katt Williams. But if you actually do a critical thinking very well, you appreciate what Katt is talking about. You appreciate what Katt Williams is talking about. So for me, 100%, I will go in for this interview. I think this is the best interview so far I've actually witnessed, and so far so good. The expose, the rant, the everything that he talked about is actually real. The comedy industry, it is real. That we are not booing comedians enough. We always accept comedians because we think, well, they're funny, they crack jokes. But the part where he brought Michael Blankson, which apparently is getting me very freaked up in this conversation. Like, he says Michael Blankson is not funny, and he apparently has to fly back to his American setting. Well,